All right, hey, we've got a standard issue vacuum pump, some polyethylene hose, and a makeshift vacuum bed made completely out of MDF. The lower portion, if you've maybe seen some of the pictures above, is made with a 3/4 sheet of MDF surrounded by a 1-inch tall fence made of 3/4 MDF and interlocking grid work of 3/4 by 3/4 MDF pieces with holes drilled in them. All of that is finished with polyurethane, and the top, of course, is unfinished. Now you see here, right along the edge, it seems to be a gap. I made the gap big enough to insert some of this. It's some rubber kind of hose sort of stuff you can buy. This is used for putting screens into a screen door or a window. It's the rubber stuff that holds the screen material in place. Pick it up for about 25 feet for, I think, $3 I paid at the local hardware store. Anyway, the gap is just smaller than the material, so you got to force it in there. I just use a screwdriver and work my way around. And the top sheet here is unfinished MDF, a 1/2 inch thick. And if you notice, I get down, it sits up above, so I've got room to go ahead and plane off with the surfacing bit or fly cutter for the CNC router. We're going to go ahead and give it a test. I got a sheet leaning up on the gantry here of 1/2 inch MDF. We're going to turn the vacuum pump on and see if we can't get it to hold. Now, one thing of concern here, if you see it move afterwards, if we got a good thing, this bed is not, it's not fastened down. So we're going to stick the sheet to it. If the whole thing moves, then we at least have a little bit of a vacuum. So, all right, we'll go ahead and give her a try. Turn the switch on. Pump's running. Try and do the camera work. Oh, this might actually work. Now, if I can remember correct from when I worked at Anderson, one good slap. Look at that. All right, I got it pushed up all the way up against the other side, and I'm pushing with my hand, and it ain't moving. So, drag it down over here. You see it, the hammer's pinned up, and I'm pulling on it, and I can't get it to move. So obviously, you can pull a vacuum through a sheet of MDF. We'll have to try it out with a router and see how it works when it gets down to smaller pieces. For some odd reason, I don't think it's going to hang on to a 10-inch by 10-inch piece the same way as it holds on to a 2x4. So anyway, there we go.